Prepare yourself for invasion. This is Indie Invasion.
Hi guys, it's Eric at Indie Invasion Podcast, and I'm back with another unboxing of an expansion for Don't Look Back. But before we dive into this one, if you could give us a like, follow, subscribe at all the places that we have out there on the interwebs, we'd appreciate that. So we're going into another expansion for Don't Look Back. Today, we're going to be looking at Momma Luna's Pizzeria. This was an expansion that was part of their Curse Crate that came out. And what's cool about this is they do have actual terrain for use of this expansion. But what we're going to do, and I'm starting to do this, especially since we're getting into the spooky month of October, is we're going to keep looking through some of their expansions and see exactly for you guys what comes all in this box. So let's go table down and take a look. All right. Let's take a look at what comes in the Momma Luna Pizza expansion box. As always, it comes in this pretty cool retro VHS box straight from the 80s. Yeah, it's kind of cool. This one, you can see a little bit of the picture and you get the idea of what's going on there, but the howls ring out at midnight. Momma Luna is a killer / character expansion for Don't Look Back and lets the players take on the role of Momma Luna, an elderly lady that has resided in Northwoods for generations. So she's lived there for a while, you know, kind of familiar with the pizza place. And it says right in the back what exactly this is. Momma Luna also happens to be a lanthrope. Boy, I really butchered that one. In this expansion, players will find double-sided character and rules for Momma Luna to change from a strong-willed elderly woman to a face-shredding werewolf as she faces off against the Dark Circle pack leader. So what we'll find in here is a resin hero, one resin hero monster form, a resin killer, hero and Vistage cards, new item cards, and a new scenario sheet. So, stuff sticking. So, as you can see, lots of stuff. Minis, and then cards. So, let's take a look at the cards first to see exactly what you get in here. So we get Momma Luna's card here. Has a place to track her terror or wounds. Her stats, she's kind of slow, 4 inches, but her combat's 9, 10. Fright is 4, and she does have 1 luck. Now the skill for her, the change. At the start of each odd turn roll, a d10. If the result is equal to or less than the current turn number, you flip her card. And it also says if she has 5 or more damage and does not fall victim, flip her card. When she flips, remove all wounds and terror from her. She has a skill enhanced senses, so she doubles her awareness distance. That's pretty cool. And a natural born leader. She may give up her activation to have a character within 4 immediately take a quick and long action. Just kind of add some interesting stuff there. And then when you flip her, it has her werewolf form on the other side. So it also has a little skill. You kind of read that there. I don't want to go over too much here. She's got sharp claws, which kind of targets all other characters and killers within 2 inches. D3 plus 1 damage. Interesting. She still has the luck, too, when she's in the werewolf form, which is interesting. So that was Momma Luna. And then we got the werewolf, the guy that she's battling off. There we go. So you can't get that glare. Lycanthrope. I have to slow down when I say that. Deep in the North Woods, lycanthropes of all types have gathered for centuries. They mostly keep to themselves, but they have been known to prey on hikers who get lost or leave the main trails. On rare occasions, a lichen can be shunned from the pack. Once banished, they can show up anywhere. And it's just blank on the other side, but kind of cool, just like the rest of the cards that you got. And then you have just a one-sided scenario. It gives you the table setup and points of interest. It's a 12-turn scenario, special rules, all that kind of stuff as always on here. Lights. And then the theme killer, the Dark Circle pack leader. But I mean, you could do this scenario with any of the monsters, I guess. Change it up a little bit. I mean, you can see the table setup using kind of the campgrounds. But you could probably do this around Momma Luna's pizzeria, as I'll show you guys in a little bit later. And then you get some special cards in here. This one comes with an environment card, corrupted ground, creates atmosphere. Characters fall victim at one less terror than normal. So if you want to add a little bit more challenge, you could add one of these environment cards. And then you get 2 new cards. You get a weapon and a supply card. So let's see. This is the weapon. You get a cold iron melee. Damage 1 injury. Special rule. Damage from this attack cannot be reduced. When targeting keywords lycanthrope, demon, or ancient, deals D5 damage instead. So that's cool. It'll up that a little bit. And then the supply, you get Momma Luna's Pizza. Long action. Heal all characters within 3 inches of 1 wound and 1 terror. So eat a pizza, heal a wound and a terror. That's kind of cool. Nice to add to the deck. Something cool to find. All right, so let's take a look. So I'll admit, I already opened some of these and put them together, but we're going to look at this one first because this is Momma Luna's human form. And this one was just a one piece. I just had to glue it to the base. So there's Momma Luna. We'll get a closer look on her on the table. And then this is also Momma Luna. This is her in her werewolf form, standing on a box of pizzas. Now, if I remember right, I had to attach that arm, this arm, you can kind of see the seams, and this leg, you can see the joint still, and her tail. Oh, and this leg too. So, but just a quick spin around because we'll take a look at these at table down. And then here's this one too. It's kind of same thing. A leg. This is the bad guy. An arm. Doesn't want to really focus. His tail also. And I do believe this arm right here. There we go. So I'll go ahead and set these up so we can get a closer look at them down on the table. Here we have Momma Luna and the 2 werewolves all put together so you guys get a better look at them in front of the Momma Luna's Pizzeria, as you can see. So let's start with Momma Luna, who you can play with in your little group of survivors there. So she was all, I mentioned, one piece. Just had to clean her up, stick her to the base. Pretty easy, straightforward mini, as you can see. And then her alter ego, which is this one that you flip the card when the conditions are right for it to flip. A lot of detail on this one. You can see where the joints are, the one leg, the arms. I had to basically put on her forearms, standing on the little pizza boxes there. But yeah, this one's going to be fun to paint with all the hair. Had to put on the tail there. So a lot of dry brushing or layering and stuff. I mean, she still has some of her remnant clothes on this mini. So that's going to be a fun one to paint. And then, of course, the big bad in this expansion is this one. It's got the big old extended claw out ready to swipe somebody. That was a glue right there. A little spin around. Had to do that arm. Hopefully those seams don't show up too bad when I prime it and start to paint it. That leg I had to glue on, and of course the tail again. So there's a quick spin around of the 3 minis that came in this expansion. And of course I couldn't resist putting in front of her pizzeria. So let's go ahead and go back up and we will close out this video. There you have it, guys. There is the expansion, Momma Luna's Pizzeria for Don't Look Back, written by Matt Burns, produced by Black Site Studios. That was a look at all the little bits that come with it, the minis, and a little peek into some of the terrain that you can get to use for Momma Luna's. So if this looks cool, go check out all their stuff, all the expansions that Black Site Studio has on the Don't Look Back tab. You can scroll down to see all the expansions and all the terrain and all the other cool stuff they have to set up your boards for Don't Look Back. So that's all we got today for this expansion. We'll take a look at some of their other expansions soon. So go ahead and check those out. This is Eric saying, while you're checking them all out, prepare yourself for the invasion. We'll talk to you guys next time.